Welcome to day 268 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, trying to cross my legs, even though we're not supposed to do that. Talking about contribution growth, of course, and we are beginning our foray into the growing process. We're applying the growing process, step one, to the contribution growth area and aspect of our life. And I've got Amy's story and guide to the Let's Grow annual challenge private Facebook group page. We'll follow her story through all 7 steps of the process just for consistency. I think it feels a little better and works out a little better if we're following one person through the entire process than if we're doing it for different people. I think the first month or maybe even 2, I did it this year with a different person's story each day, and it didn't feel connected. It felt kind of discombobulated, which none of us want to feel discombobulated. What a terrible thing. So Amy's story today, of course, step 1 of the growing process, which I do not have up here. Oh, I will have up here by tomorrow. I thought it was a growing process, but of course it is not. Oh, right here. Growing process is goals. And when we're setting goals, we decided at the beginning of the year that we would use the goal setting framework that everybody else uses, or not everybody, but a lot of people use, because it's simple and easy and specific and measurable and time bound and achievable and relevant to us. So we're going to set a SMART goal for contribution. And mine has to do with my beautiful, amazing mother. She's here visiting for the summer. She was supposed to go home a couple weeks ago, but ended up in the ER and then ended up in the hospital. Turns out she's got a fractured sacral, which is part of your pelvis, which is super duper 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 excruciatingly painful. And at 87, the last thing you want is to be slowed down and have a broken anything. So she's heading home again the end of this week. So my contribution goal is, how do I help to continue to care for my mom and stay in contact with her and continue to build and make her life better? Well, she's in Texas and I'm in Wisconsin, so it'll probably involve, and I don't know, I'm going to go through the growing process and come up with the steps for that. But how do I make sure that we still get to be in contact and communication? I'll probably go down for a couple of visits, before the end of the year. My time bound is the rest of this year. Specific is, enhancing and helping my mother to heal and have a great experience and have some more freedom and flexibility when she's when she's returned to her home. Amy's always wanted to work with children and help children. So she's decided that her SMART goal, and I'm gonna grab my magnifying glass, is to start an after-school program to help kids be successful in school. She's going to pick 10 students over the next 3 months and improve their reading comprehension by at least 2 grade levels. So if somebody comes in and she's tutoring them, she picked 10 because she doesn't want to overextend herself. It's achievable to her in her mind. It's relevant to her because education has always been important and it aligns with her goals and her passions. Helping people I love and care about aligns with my goals and passions. So of course I'm going to be there for my mom and do whatever I can to help her heal and live her best life. So my specific I don't have yet because I'm going to go see her today and work out some of the details. Does she want me to come down in October? Does she want me to come down in December? Does she want me to not come down at all and just call her on the phone or FaceTime? Or we do have FaceTime, I guess. My granddaughters have a FaceTime computer, thank goodness. But of course it's relevant to me. Of course it's attainable. It means I have to schedule things in to my schedule and make sure that it works for me and everyone else involved, but especially for her, because that's the most important thing. So we got Amy's story today. What are we doing? We, of course, are setting our own SMART goal for the area of contribution. How do you show up in the world? How do you interact with other people? We've talked about different topics of contribution every day this month so far, and this is no different. SMART goal, contribution area. What's yours? If you want, please share them in the comments below. You don't have to, of course. I never force anybody to do anything. We're all here of free will. But if you want to share your goals so we can help you with it, or so that we can learn from you, please do. Otherwise, that's it. Set your SMART goal, and then tomorrow we will hop into the R, which is telling ourselves the story of what's really going on right now, right? What are our results now? Any questions? You know what to do. Ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.